Hello everyone, Nasty Nate here, bringing you another amazing StarCraft 2 commentary. In the bottom left corner on Tell the Remelter, gonna have the infamous WhiteRa playing the Protoss pieces. And in the top right corner, of course, we have someone named Anbu, who apparently loves WhiteRa, so he's probably a pretty cool guy. Anyways, these two players, definitely pro level, I would imagine. I don't know who Anbu is, but he's probably pretty good. Oops. WhiteRa, of course, is the Ukrainian legend from Brood War. I'm sure most of you know of him, at least. He's quite a cool guy, I hear. Anyways, we're gonna be seeing looks like a pylon out in front of his natural, so it looks like WhiteRa is probably going to be taking the opting for the Forge first or the Nexus first expansion. Against Zerg, most pros will go with the Forge first. Sometimes you can get away with the Nexus first against Terran if you scout and don't see anything important coming your way. But since the Zerglings are pretty quick, you usually want to wall this off as soon as possible. What Protoss normally do is they'll take this Forge, then get the Nexus, keep pumping out probes, and wall us off with a gateway, cybernetics core, then maybe a cannon somewhere in the back. Then if there's any more room, they can put like a zealot in the corner. Oftentimes they'll just fully wall off though and kill a building when they move out, just to be safe. So here we go. Yeah, it looks like the Nexus is going to go down next. We can see WhiteRa starting to collect that money. Very good pylon placement here, blocking the expansion. You do lose this pylon, of course, pretty quickly, but it's definitely worth blocking that expo. Oftentimes, Zerg have to respond to this. I know almost every time my response to this is either to just grab a quick third or do some kind of early pressure to do some damage, because you're way behind once they pylon, like they always do this. They always pylon block your natural, take their natural. You have to go pull first anyways, because they can just put some cannons here and stop you from building this natural if you don't have lings out to deal with them. So we see a lot of lings actually out for Anbu. It's kind of surprising. Usually you'll just have 2 pairs, 4 Zerglings to take care of this, but I guess he's gonna go for the quick third, it looks like. Bring down these rocks real quick if we can. Do some scouting as well. Yeah, there you go. That's actually not a bad strategy. I mean, it sucks that you have to break down these rocks on the third, which is the really unfortunate thing about a lot of these maps. It just delays your expansion that much sooner. You could have already thrown it down, I'm sure, if you wanted to. Getting his gas. Meanwhile, WhiteRa here is just getting set up. He's still getting his cyber core down. Second gateway. We'll see. Nothing really to tell from this yet. Possibly some kind of gateway play with the Ford. I mean, with 2 gateways coming out already. But that's pretty standard. Pretty much any build will have 2 gates in it in the beginning. These rocks are almost down. Starting to spread the creep. You want to get on that creep spread as soon as you can, especially when you're going to be on 3 bases right away. Because any kind of 2 base pressure is going to come in fast in around 8 or 9 minutes. WhiteRa would be pushing out with some kind of pressure. 2 base play. Oh, we see a nice little drone snuck in here. It's pretty nice. He's going to be able to get some great scouting information here with this drone, as well as these overlords placed up here on the high ground. Surprised this is a little unusual. I don't know what's going on with this overlord here, but good. not going to be able to finish that off. That's really cool that this little spot here, you can out of vision. What's going on here is that the high ground is without an air unit. Just got the high ground. WhiteRa really can't see anything. But it looks like this over there is actually going to die here. Kind of a blunder by Anbu. Or Anbu, I guess. Anyways, he's getting his third now. Getting Eo Chamber, Roach Warren, and Zergling Speed. It looks like. Yeah, that's pretty standard. You have to kind of get Roaches and Lings to defend against any kind of gateway pressure. WhiteRa getting Robo and +1. This is always a safe bet because you really want the scouting information. He probably expects an early third from Anbu, but you can never be too careful. If like a bunch of Roaches rolled in here really quick, he needs to see that coming, which would be happening pretty soon. WhiteRa taking these rocks out as well. Ooh, Dark Shrine going up. Wow. Alright. We'll see some DTs out pretty early in this game. With a +1 as well, they should be doing some significant damage if Anbu doesn't scout that or react in time. But unfortunately for WhiteRa, he doesn't actually have any proxy pylons out in the field, it looks like. So he's not going to be able to warp anything in Anbu's base. Unless you get an Immortal. Zerg's getting his lair, +1 melee, so look, it's going to be focused on 1 lanes this game, possibly a Muta lane play. That's what I would guess with the melee attack. Or Infestor lane. Infestors aren't used as much anymore, especially in mass. They've been nerfed pretty significantly. Taking off the board, just that +1. Move out of here. Take his third base. Let's see what's going on with those DTs, huh? He should be using those pretty soon, I would imagine. Oh, okay. He's going to utilize the Warp Prison to warp in some DTs. Very nice. So no detection out for Anbu. He does have his layer finish, so he can pop out a quick Overseer as soon as he scouts that. Let's see here. Okay, he's bringing all 4 of the DTs in. Wow. He should do some significant damage actually with 4 DTs, plus whatever else he wants to warp in. So he can warp in a safe spot. See the Overseers coming out. WhiteRa, or for Anbu, very quick reaction. And some more DTs coming in. Wow. He's gonna go for a snipe on this layer, possibly. Maybe not. Probably should. He could have got that. These DTs, they do so much damage, especially with an upgrade. That's pretty cool. You can actually save your GTs with the Warp Prison there, that's a good strategy. So no more layer, just gonna have to retake that as natural. And this expansion is pretty much useless for a few minutes. How is he gonna get this one too? The Overseer's real slow. Alright, 2 matches down. This is actually probably gonna force. This could force an all in. Well, he has this base now, so maybe not. Yeah, they're still okay, I think. Just come back and forth on that Warp Prison there. These DTs probably actually kill all these lanes. They one-shot them. Getting a lot more drones, trying to make up for everything it just lost. We see WhiteRa is getting more morals, and he's actually getting some High Templar, which is a pretty standard transition after GTs. So you can morph two of them together. Oh, sorry, not what I meant to say. You can get Archons with DTs, not High Templar. High Templar is what you get with the Templar Archives. Or Storms. Just for Storms, really, against Zerg, and possibly some feedbacks if it goes faster. Which he is, actually. So we're going to see some Templar, hopefully, to deal with those infestors. Meanwhile, another drop down here, Warful with Zealots. DT's going to take out this space real quick, so going so well for Anbu here. Just one base slammed out to the next. It's a really clever play by WhiteRa. There's no Spire, no Mutas out in the field. What can you really do except split your army up? Which a lot of players forget to do. Bundles out and push the seasons. Force another bundle though, which is not bad. Let's see here. We have 70 drones, 80 probes. Not very good for Anbu. That's supply count also favoring WhiteRa slightly. It's still pretty even though. Should be retaking space. Few infestors out. Few Ivan Mortals now. Slow, that should deal with the roaches pretty handily. Looks like WhiteRa might be pushing out here actually. Let's see what happens. Oh, Greater Spire already in production for Anbu. He quickly teched that. It's good. Good reaction to what's happened so far in this game. He really needs to do some damage to WhiteRa now. Getting back in this game. And good old Broodlords are the surefire way to just pretty much decimate any opponent that doesn't have any air out in the field. Only one upgrade for Anbu here. While WhiteRa has +3 attack. Wow, okay. And Zealot charge is about to be finished. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty decimating for Anbu if he doesn't get Broodlords morphed in time. WhiteRa's now at 200 supply, so he should be ready to engage here. Lots of Archons. Once those Broodlords come out, though, he's gonna be in trouble with this kind of composition. No, the only anti-air he has really is the a few Storms and some Archons, which don't have very good range in the first place with the Archons. So you really need Stalkers to or Stargate units to deal with these Broodlords. So actually, this should go pretty well for Anbu when they engage. I wonder if he didn't have a Stargate. No Stargates at all. He's gonna have to switch to Stalkers pretty quickly once he loses some of these Zealots. That's really why you need some scouting information. Yeah, he'll lose the Observer with these Overseers out, but could have saved him a lot of money here. I think he'll be able to. Well, this is a lot of Broodlords actually. I don't know. We'll see what happens here, but this does not look good for WhiteRa. He has to get Neural Parasite to get those Archons, but yeah, or the Immortals to stuff down the road. But yeah, all these Broodlords, let them survive. Keep them back really warm. Actually, Anbu is really low on resources. Wow, he did just remax his army.